Good morning, sir.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, everyone. So let's wait for 1 minute. I hope others are joining soon. Hello.
Sir, how are we supposed to update our topics for the presentation?
By filling the Google form.
Where is that?
It has been posted on Mail and Google Classroom also.
Okay.
So who is going to present today? So who are the three groups presenting today? So do we have anyone from the groups who will be presenting today? Group 2_8. Anyone from here? Yeah, so we are going to start quiz at 11. So I assume we are still missing 100 people, so we can wait for another 1 or 2 minutes.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, Pallav, good morning. Yeah, so though we are having class virtually on the sea beach, right? It would have been great if we could have attended the class, I mean, in real at such a beach, right? Have you attended any class at the beach?
Not yet, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. So I hope it's not a lecture class, hopefully some sports class or something, right?
Environmental studies, sir.
Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, so we can wait. So we can wait for 1 or 2 minutes more, and hopefully the rest of the people will be joining. So I hope the last class has already been finished, right?
Sir, what is the guidelines for quiz?
What is the guideline for?
Quiz.
The guideline is, I mean, very simple. Don't cheat, right? I mean, there are very simple 8 questions, MCQ based. You simply have to answer that and submit, right?
Sir, the time duration is half an hour, right?
Yeah, time duration is half an hour. That I believe that would be more than enough. And I am going to trust you. Hopefully, I mean, you guys won't, I mean, you guys basically simply, yeah, do everything honestly. So let's hope, I mean,
Sir, it will be Google form, right?
yeah, it is a Google form.
Okay.
And sir, it's a closed book exam, right?
Wait a second. Yeah, please repeat.
Sir, is it a closed book or an open book exam?
It is open book. I mean, you can use open book.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
What is the sense of?
Sorry? Hello?
Sir, will there be quiz in every
Can
class?
we
Or is
give
it
it
for
on
this
mobile?
class?
It's a Google form, right? You can give it on it.
Sir,
So the only thing is this Google form is accessible only by your IIIT email ID. So just give me a minute. Yeah, so it should be fine with me if you're able to open to your mobile. Okay, so still we have close to 40 people missing, and let's hope they will.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
sir, will there be quiz in every class, or is it for this class only?
No, there won't be quiz in every class. If you look at the course description we have provided earlier, we have mentioned, right? We are going to have quiz in week 3.
Sir, is this graded?
Sorry?
Graded, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it is graded. It is graded.
So, sir, will you provide the link in the chat box or we will get a mail? Or where?
I can provide in the chat box.
All right.
So I'm just waiting for probably the final list of people to join. Okay, here is the link. You may open it now.
So it is
As I
half
said,
an hour quiz, right?
Yeah, half an hour, but I believe you may finish in just 10 or 15 minutes.
Okay, sir.
But
Thank you.
anyways, I mean, I'm given half an hour so that if you want to have more time, but again, I'm going to trust you. You're not going to ask among yourself and submit all the responses honestly. Okay, so I've shared the link. I hope everyone can access it. So let me reshare the link, not an issue. So I'm also going to post this on Google Classroom, by the way, right? So I hope everyone is able to open the link. As I mentioned earlier, this link is only, you can only open this link through your IIITD email ID. So please only use your IIITD email ID. Yes, you can start now. I mean, the time is now starting. So we will stop sharp at 11:35. We will stop at sharp 11:35. I simply stop accepting responses. So just make sure you submit before that, and I will also basically send you the reminder. So please submit on time, and you may start now.
Sir, 8 questions.
Yes, just 8 questions. I mean, if you guys everyone finish early, I mean, we can get started with the class early. But there is no compulsion from my side. You can take your time. Do you want me to turn on your camera? So since I will be free, I can look at all the lovely faces that I have in my class. So you can turn on your camera unless you don't have any. No, you can turn on your camera, not an issue. So unless you don't have any such restriction, I don't want to force. My face is not very pretty. No, it should be no issue. Okay, we can get started. Thanks. So I hope everyone can open the quiz, and let me share the link on the Google Classroom as well.
Sir, I
Yes.
don't have the best connection, so
No issue. No issue, yaar. I don't want to force you.
so when we turn on the camera, this gets
No issue. No issue, yaar.
like
सर मेल पर आपने ये सेंड करा है अभी?
Sorry,
मेल पर अभी ये सेंड करा है क्विज के लिए?
sorry, I could not get you.
I just received a mail from you.
Received a mail regarding?
सर चेक करना पड़ेगा one second.
No, I just sent the link of. the
Okay,
Google
sir.
Classroom.
Okay. It was a notification.
Sir, regarding quiz.
Yeah. So I hope you read the instruction. So it's a 30-minute quiz having 8 MCQs. You need to select the most appropriate response, only one. So there is no negative marking, and submission link will be closed immediately after 30 minutes. So that is 11:35. No additional time will be given, I mean. And most importantly, you cannot edit your response after submission. So just make sure that before submission.
Sir, I have just joined. What we have to do? Can you sir explain once again?
Check Google Classroom.
Excuse me, sir. Sir,
Yes.
actually, I'm having issue with my quiz submission. So can I turn off my camera
No
because
issue.
the
Yeah, you
page
can
is
turn.
not loading properly.
Sure, no issue. You may turn on.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, in question 8, options are a little bit confusing. Like same answer is given in all options, but like repeat of one step is like repeated.
Let me check. Yeah, just follow whatever you think is the best.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
So those who are done can submit.
Sir, how much time is left?
We still have
बहुत
20
time
minutes.
भाई.
We still have 20 minutes. No issue. Take your time.
Sir, sir, in 8 question, second option, 2 times empathize is written. So we have to consider when we have to reject one.
Question 2.
Question 8, last question.
Okay, let me.
Sir, sir,
Yes. Hello.
Sir, can you explain what is evaluator critique?
No, we are not going to explain at the moment. So just
Yeah, okay, sir.
take your call and select the best answer, whatever the discussion we had before.
Yeah, okay, sir.
And then the last question, with empathize, prototype is also given twice in the third option.
Okay, so I think there is some typo. Okay, let me check.
सर क्वेश्चन 1 का आंसर क्या है?
So you may ignore the second empathize in the question 8.
Okay.
Yeah, Anand, you're saying something.
Sir, what can we ignore? Please repeat.
So I'm saying question 8, right? The second empathize you can ignore, right? In the option, right? It is mentioned twice.
Sir, but it is an iterating process. हमें बताया था.
हाँ sir, like
Baba,
is
don't give
maybe
out
for
answers.
Yes sir.
Baba, don't give out answers. रुक जाइए.
Sir, but I have already submitted the quiz.
Yeah. So I understand. No issue. So what you can do, just submit whatever the think you best. We'll see what to do, because some of you have already submitted. So no worries. Just take your best call at the moment, and we'll do what the best can be done.
Okay, sir.
Excuse me, sir. Question
Yes.
5. It is asking what is usability inspection method. So is it asking?
No, I cannot hear at all. So whoever is I mean not unmuted themselves, so please mute everyone. And yeah, please go ahead, Ishita.
So I'm asking in question 5, it is asking what is a usability inspection method. So is it asking a general definition, or is it asking which of them is an example of it?
We are not asking example, right? Just look, I mean, just take your best call at the moment, right? So what is usability inspection method? So you have given 3 options. Let's select the best.
So basically what generally describes a usability inspection method? That is what the question is asking.
Just take your best call, because right now, I mean, it may the different people may have different interpretation. It's MCQs. Just take your best call.
Okay, thank you.
Sir, we have to ignore the second empathize in the second option of question 8, right?
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, sir. Actually, I wanted to ask that you have checked the other options of question 8 also, right? Like the change is there only in option number 2. The rest of the options are right.
Let me check again. So the thing is, at the moment, changing the question will be, and since some of you have already submitted, that's what I'm saying. I mean, submit whatever think you is the best. We'll take a call later what to do with this question.
Sure, sir.
Sir, I am done. Can I switch off now?
Okay, good. So you can take a break of 10 minutes. Go grab a coffee or tea.
No, I mean switch off the video.
Sure. Okay, so last 10 minutes, those who have not submitted, so just keep that in mind. So last 10 minutes.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, actually, I have submitted the file and here it is written, sorry, unable to open the file at present. I had written all the answers.
So you already submitted, right?
I submitted, but when I clicked submit button, there it is written, sorry, unable to open the file at present. Please check the address and try again.
Okay.
Should I resubmit?
Wait a second. So Sahil, your roll number is 20327, right?
2020 238.
238, okay. Yeah, so at least, yeah, so there is no response at the moment. So please submit it again if it is not submitted.
Okay, sir.
Sir, I can submit it. Sir, that my roll number is 2020268.
No, so did you get any issue?
Sir, sir, I thought my roll number is, I will write the roll number is wrong. Sir, can you check it? My roll number is right or wrong?
What do you mean by roll number is? So you should know, right? What is your roll number?
Sir, I know, sir, but I thought I write it wrong. Sir, you can check my roll number is right. I respond or not. I submitted it. So my roll number is 2020268.
Yeah, it is right, but please make sure I'm not going to check this for any other one. I mean, if you're submitting, you should be responsible for that.
Sir, now is that submitted? 2020 238.
Yes. Okay, so last 5 minutes, everyone. I believe most of you have already submitted, but still those who have not submitted, last 5 minutes.
Sir, you are not audible.
Can you hear me now? Hello.
Sir, you are audible.
Sir, you are audible.
Right, right. So I'm saying those who have submitted, that's good. Those who have not submitted, last 5 minutes.
Hello.
Sir, I am audible.
Hello. Sir, am I audible?
Yeah, Dipsaros, batao.
Uh, uh, Sir, will you discuss the answers after closing out the form?
No, we will be discussing in the tutorial because we are running bit behind in the schedule. So
Okay, sir.
yeah, so I
Okay,
can
sir.
ask the the TAs to discuss in the
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
So anyone here who have not submitted, I believe everyone have submitted. But anyone here who has not submitted?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
I had a doubt from last class. Can I ask right now?
Let the basically the test finish, quiz finish.
It's not part of the test. वो test में उसका कुछ वो नहीं है.
अरे
जिक्र.
भाई तो बाकी लोग को जो टेस्ट दे रहे हैं उनको दे लेने दो ना पहले.
कंसंट्रेशन होता है.
So anyone here who have not, who is still working? Can I assume like everyone have submitted? Anyone who wants more time? Okay, I'm still getting some responses. So yeah, so let's wait for another 3 minutes because that is the scheduled time.
बस भाई
So it seems that probably 30 minutes is too much for the quiz, is it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No,
Yes,
sir.
sir. It's quite a lot. No, sir.
It's not enough.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No,
It's
sir.
not enough.
सर कनेक्शन प्रॉब्लम हो सकती है कभी कभार.
Okay.
Yes, sir. पिछली में मेरे को भी हुई थी.
टेक्निकल प्रॉब्लम भी हो सकती है जैसे
So we are attending it online.
किसको
so-
टाइप कब पड़ रहा है भाई?
so we-
Considering connection problem
Okay,
and
okay,
like
enough, enough.
online mode, I think it's
Okay, thanks. Thanks. So as long as we are getting some no, I think that's fine. I mean, we can keep it 30 minutes. And yeah, so that's fine. I mean, okay. So we'll see. I mean, we'll see. I mean, so what can be done in the next. So just last call. Anyone here in the class who have not submitted, I'm going to close the submission portal. Anyone? Okay, so I consider this 10-second silence as a, it is fine with you. I'm going to close the stop accepting responses. So it's done. I'm not going to accept any more responses. Okay, cool. Okay, so yeah, so Rishabh, I guess you had some question, right?
Yes, sir. Sir, could you explain ये effectiveness and utility के बीच में थोड़ा ठीक से difference बता सकते हो? मतलब मैं book में पढ़ा, मेरे को उतना अच्छे से समझ नहीं आया.
Okay, so I would like give this chance to probably those who understand well. Any student want to reply? What is the difference between utility and effectiveness, right?
Yes.
Sir, maybe I can
Yes,
try.
Siddhant. Yes, Siddhant, please.
Sir, utility means any function that the interface provides to the user, whereas effectiveness means that how much it is, how good the interface or the product is at doing that thing that it is supposed to do.
So basically utility is related to usefulness and effectiveness कि उस बंदे के काम पे कितना, जो बंदा वो करना चाह रहा है उसको कितना इफेक्ट कर रहा है, वो कितना आसानी से हो पा रहा है.
Okay.
Sir, no, like
Sir, I believe
effectiveness is-
utility.
One by one, please. One by one, please.
Go ahead,
raise your
go
hand.
ahead.
So
sir,
yes, Bhagesh, sorry.
So utility can be like considered as something like we intend, sorry, the utility is something that that is user dependent, like how much user can utilize the equipment or the
Sir, that is
product.
effectiveness. Utility is that the performance. I mean, sir, the functions which are being provided by that particular device, that actually accounts for the utility and how much
भाई
the user
आराम
is
से
going
भाई,
to make use of
आराम
it.
से
how much the user is going to make
Take it
use of
easy,
it.
bhai.
That is effectiveness.
So let him complete, please. So let him complete. So please, yeah. So don't interrupt. So yeah. So you'll be given chance. So yeah. So Bhagesh, please complete. Then probably yes can comment. Yeah, Bhagesh.
Hello.
Yeah, Bhagesh, please.
So, sir, if I stand corrected by Yash, I think so. Like, I'll just check out like what if I have interchanged the both the terms.
Right. Right. So Danish, you want to add?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Basically, utility means like the function that should have provided have right kind of functionality, and effectiveness means like the function is the function should work properly what it is supposed to do.
Okay. And Krishna, you want to add finally?
Utility means how the machine is going to be used and what are its function, and for that other thing, that effectiveness is in how minimum steps the user can complete his work with that machine. That how कितनी जल्दी वो उसे सीख कर कितने कम से कम steps में वो अपना जो उसका work है वो complete कर सकता है उस machine में.
So can you tell or probably add some of the points that we discussed? So what basically make the system effective?
A good design जिससे वो which is easily able to he's easily able to learn it.
Mm-hmm.
What else? May I comment?
Yeah, Pete.
So according to me, utility is the amount of various amounts of work which can be done from a tool or product, and the other point was, what was the other point, sir?
Effectiveness.
The effectiveness is, according to me, is how much effective the work is done. I mean, how much the user is satisfied with the work done by the particular product or the tool.
Sir, effectiveness can also be related with time also. कितने जल्दी वो काम कर
Sir,
पा
for
रहा है.
example, the effectivity, when we talk about, sir, in the effectivity, certain apps which the user is frequently using, that accounts for the effectivity. And when we talk about utility, there are some apps which the user is not using, but but still those apps are very important.
So it seems, I mean, we are getting kind of diverse responses. So let me probably summarize, right? So in case of utility, we are talking about mainly how accurately, or you can say how basically you are achieving more the user goals, right? I mean, whatever the user requirement, I mean, are you meeting all those, right? In case of effectiveness is more about how efficiently, or you can say how easy you can do so, right? I mean, do you need to put a lot of efforts to do so? I mean, is it difficult to use? Is it difficult to learn? And so on, right? Am I clear? Rishabh and
Yes,
others?
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Understood.
cool. Okay, so let's get basically get started with the next part, because I think we are running out of time.
Sir?
Yeah, yes.
Sir, I have a doubt in accessibility and inclusiveness.
So let's do one thing, because we are running out of time, at least in the class today.
Okay.
So please discuss this with the TAs in the tutorial first, and if it is still not clear, I will be very happy to answer. Just drop me an
Okay,
email,
sir. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, because sorry, we are running out of time.
No problem, sir. No problem.
So I hope you can see my screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So
Yes, sir.
yeah, so I think we have close to 20 minutes or so to cover some of the parts, some of the slides today, and rest we will be covering in the Wednesday's class. And yeah, so because we have 3 presentation today as well. So anyways, let's get started. We have already completed chapter 1. So I assume you read the chapter 1 through the book, and I'm sure, I mean, if you read the book, I mean, most of your doubts will be clarified. If it is still not clarified, that's fine. Ask TAs, and you can ask me as well, and yeah, that we can basically answer. Okay, so let's get started with chapter 2. So when we are talking, so chapter 2 is mainly about the process of interaction design. So when I say the process of interaction design, what do you think? I mean, usually the process of interaction design include. And anyone want to comment? What do you think? I mean, what is involved in interaction design?
Sir,
I mean, what are the processes we are talking about?
starting
Adit, you want
from
to respond?
starting from surveys.
Starting from surveys. Acha. So, I mean, you mean in the interaction design, we need to do survey, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
We have to take survey so that what the user want, we have to make that to be
Okay,
interactive.
nice.
How you
Yeah, nice, Pallav. So, sorry, probably someone else was saying something.
We
Yeah.
make the
So,
program intuitive enough so that the user can do the tasks easily.
so make the program intuitive enough so that yeah, it can be solved easily, right? What else?
easy to learn.
Easy to learn.
To
Sir,
learn,
first,
enjoyable to use, and useful enough to complete the basic task, and easy enough for common people to understand how to use these tasks.
You have to
How the-
understand the problems of the user and find a solution for it through an interactive machine or design. So it
so
can
first
solve.
we have to think about the goal that is that we want to work on, and then we have to work on see different alternatives and see what are the different things we can do to solve that problem.
The interaction design in general, like it involves many disciplines other than just designing the products. It involves social scientists and the various peoples from various disciplines who can design an effective design that will be more appealing to a larger user base. So,
So mainly, I mean, you are emphasizing. I mean, firstly, we have to understand the requirement of the people, and
Yes.
that requirement basically you can say you can basically understand by involving different type of people, as you're saying, right?
Yes, sir. So
So that is more
multidisciplinary.
about requirement, right? What else?
Doesn't that form a part of empathizing? And I mean, like, doesn't that process all involve empathizing and ideating and prototyping? I
Yeah,
mean,
so
it's
that's
all
what
the
I'm
same, like
asking. So what all
creating.
so what are all process, I mean, we need to have? Yeah, so Sia, you want
First,
to?
we need.
So I feel like the term is self-explanatory. It's interactive design. Like we have to interact with different members who are working in the field of design. Like it's not only one type of design. There are fields of designs. We have to first interact with every one of them and get their ideas, and then plan a thing, and then get to interact with users what they want and what we can include in our design.
Yeah, very nice. Anybody else? Danish?
So for me, I think we should understand what are the problems, and then like we have to define the problem. Like it means set the target for our target users. Like we have to target the user base, and then like we have in order to keeping the users in mind, we have to provide solution. This can involve design.
Right.
Sir,
Yeah.
it's like how the product going to communicate and interact in their daily life.
So in interaction design, we also need to take into account the standards, steps, or standard practices in the industry. For example, I think in earlier classes you mentioned about the standard web page or stuff like how search is placed, how links are placed to the left of the web page and all. So that is also something to be kept in mind, because there are some things that user already has a certain picture in mind how to use this. So we also need to develop an interactive system by keeping in mind the existing practices of the user.
Okay, nice.
And
So
sir,
yes,
yes, sir, I was saying that in interaction design, first of all, as in we know in the user experience that we need to understand the abilities of user, what the user likes, what the user needs, what he values, and also what are the limitations. Keeping all this in mind, we need to look for the psychological factors, what the user is actually being attracted by while doing the interaction design.
Right. So just to summarize, I mean, many of you have given very, very valid points. So Are you agree with this? So what is involved in interaction design? So understanding the problem space. So as you rightly mentioned, I mean, you need to understand the problem, right? What are all the things you have to solve in the problem space that you have? So considering the environment, what kind of people are involved. So when there are people involved, so you need to consider the importance of involving users. In the several previous classes, we have discussed how beneficial it is and why basically we need to involve user, why we need to involve user in the interaction design. So probably I just want one reply. So why do we need to involve user? Why it is so important to involve user? Anyone? Just to reiterate what we have learned in the previous classes. Anyone?
Hello, sir.
User centered.
Because
Yes, please go ahead.
Yes, sir. So basically, uh, 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 we are designing the products just for the usage of the user. So the user feedback is very important while having the design. Only by that only we'll modify our product somewhat what we want. I feel that's
Right. So that's very. In fact, I mean, many of you. So probably Anshak, you may add something.
Yeah.
Then probably we go ahead.
Yes, sir. It's important so that we don't make any wrong assumptions about users beforehand, like all old people need big front.
Exactly.
Something like that.
Exactly. So yeah, so in the previous classes, I mean, we believe discuss a number of things. So so there are several points, and many of you have just highlighted very correctly. So it is very important to involve user. Firstly, because we are building any in solution or any interactive product for the people, right? If the people are not involved, at least, I mean, you don't understand their needs, I mean, the product is going to fail, right? And especially if you're building any product, I mean, end of the day, it is going to be sustained, right? And for sustainability for the company, for the product, it need to be successful both in terms of commercially as well as usability point of view, right? And if you're not going to involve user, I mean, somehow it will be kind of surprise element for the people, right? Because for example, people are probably expecting something else. I mean, they're expecting you'll come up with interactive product that is going to ease the way probably the way basically we conduct exam, because someone is asking in the chat like, so we have bad internet bandwidth, right? How we are going to have proctored exam in that way? So that's why firstly I did not force anyone to basically use your turn off and camera and so on. So that is the issue we are facing. So suppose you come up with a solution for that, right? And you come up with a solution for conducting an exam in a proctored manner, right? And with a surprise element, it says probably the constraint is given that the internet bandwidth is not so good, right? You already aware of. And with a basically surprise element comes, I mean, you need to continuously record the video, or you need to turn on the kind of video, and along with that you need to show, you can say the whatever the answer you are writing, and you also need to share all the, you can say, other screens, what is happening in your tab and so on. I mean, it's kind of surprise element for the user, right? Because constraint is already given, right? I don't have a good internet bandwidth. Probably other constraint could be, say, privacy concern, right? And many other things, right? So if you come up and don't involve the user in the whole interaction design process, the purpose of interaction is going to fail, right? Because interaction is more about understanding user and facilitating a good interaction between the computer, or probably the device between, and the human, right? So I hope you understand now. So firstly, the most important point is understand the problem space. It means understand the problem itself, what problem you are going to solve. So if you are going to understand what problem you are going to solve, so for example, in this case, say, I mean, you want to build a proctored system, right? Proctored system to facilitate or help both teachers as well as the students, so that, I mean, there will be a fair as well as without losing much privacy information, or probably consider the limitation that you face, right? So that is the thing. So you need to understand the target people. So if you're going to understand the target people, it means you need to understand the limitations, behavior, emotion, and all the other aspect of the people. So that's why you need to involve the human, or you can say the user, in your design process. So when we are talking a design process, right? So the different there could be different design, right? There could be that different kind of design. One can ask, okay, so there could be a graphic design. So, similarly, there could be, one can say there is architecture design. There could be probably some other kind of design. So there are all kind of designs are there. So if you have different kind of design, do you think there is some commonality among all those? I mean, be it any kind of design. So do you think there will be some commonality among all those kind of designs? Especially the design process, because the process is more about how you are basically achieving the final end product, how basically you are going to achieve the final interactive product out of from this. And why do we need, by the way, why do we need to follow any process? Anyone? And what is the consequences if we don't follow the process? Yes, you want to answer?
Because it helps designers to help in designing, and if we don't follow the a process, then I think it may mismatch with our target users. Like it would be more like shooting arrows without knowing the target.
Yeah, very nice.
So the probability of errors would increase if standards are not followed.
Yeah, so that is very correct. I mean, very correct answer. Anyone else want to add something else other than these 2 points?
So these are like design principles that we need to follow before doing anything, because these are the fundamental things that we need to keep in mind for a product. So yeah, treat them like principles. That's it.
Okay. So in general, I mean, in general, can you probably anyone add more consequences if you don't follow a process? I mean, what happens if you don't follow the process? Abhi, you want to add something?
Wastage of money.
You asked about
Great market loss.
Please wait for
Sir,
your turn.
might be fail of our product.
Okay.
Sir, you asked about commonality in all type of design. So I think the main point is user must be happy from all type of designs we make.
Okay.
Means it
Madhav?
must satisfy the user.
Right.
It may
Madhav?
take more time to reach the finished product, which may satisfy the user.
Exactly. Yeah, so this is also one of the very important point, because if you don't follow the process, there will be a chaos, right? I mean, someone is doing something, and the worst part would be the integration, right? Because, so for example, I mean, some people are working on one component, other person is working on another component, and probably if you don't involve the user, I mean, in that, what will happen? As I said, I mean, you will come up with an interactive product or any product, which basically is having a surprise element for the user. And if it is surprise, what is going to happen, right? I mean, surprise is happy sometime, but right, most of the time, if the surprise is something you're not expecting and it is very hard to learn, or probably it is not working as you work in daily life. So for example,
Yes, sir. And sir, one more thing I would like to add, that sir, the most affected, if the design process is not followed, then safety would be the most which would be affected. For example, sir, a few years ago, we could see that the battery of MI was either, ya to sir battery full rahi thi, ya sir sometimes the battery was getting blasted. The phone was also getting blasted. So sir, these things I think had a flaw in the process. That's why such consequences were being seen in some of the devices.
so by the way, was it MI or is it Samsung?
Yeah, MI.
Samsung
also, sir.
MI, Xiaomi.
Both was there.
Both.
AMI, sir, Chinese.
Okay, thanks.
Sir, it
Okay,
can also
so-
lead to waste of efforts and time and money
Exactly.
also.
Yeah, so it will be basically end of the day if you're not going. So that's why I mean, everyone basically come up with the process for anything, right? Similarly, if you want to come up with a good interactive product, right, we need to follow some process. So that process could be, I mean, that basically we'll be discussing in this particular chapter. So what this different process could be. So many of you have very correctly mentioned. So you need to basically discuss or understand, or you can say more define. You need to more basically define what is the problem space, define what is the problem, right? So similarly, you can say determine what is the user requirement is, right? So it's more, you can say the initial steps in the process would be, can we determine the user requirement? Can we determine what the user want us to solve? Can we determine how the user behave if they have to perform some task. So can we provide the similar experience with our product, right? So I hope now you are clear. So as the first step, basically we have to understand the problem space. We need to understand the problem. We need to understand who are the people are involved. We need to understand how the normal people basically behave or probably solve these problems. And so that basically you can done by involving the user. So that's why involving users is one of the very, very important part of this step, right? So the next thing which is very, very important, if you are going to involve user, right? At what level, how much involvement of a user should be, right? Because when we say the involve user, so at what scale you want to involve user? At which level you want to involve user, right?
So the user must be involved on the testing level, like when we are done with the prototype, then how the user gonna interact, and the user must be diverse, like all the exceptions should be considered, like people from different communities, one from each or a few people from each community, so that the diversity of the audience, target audience, target users
Hey,
can be
diversity is fine. Diversity is fine. What I'm asking, at what degree we need to involve user?
Sir,
How
I
much
think,
involvement a user should be? So Aditya,
I
you want
think
to
I
answer?
disagree with Sumit on on the level that he's saying that we need to involve them at testing, but I think that involving the user before coming up with a prototype, while ideating, while discovering the problems, the involvement of the user is a must, because companies like OnePlus used to take user input in their community and then they released their first phone. That was a huge hit because of the factors that what they were providing in a small price factor, and they took all the ideas from the user, what all a general user with this certain budget requires. So taking in the user at the time of ideating while discovering what the problem is and what the user wants is very important.
So
Right.
basically,
So Abhi, you want to add something? Yeah, Abhi.
user are involved in basically two parts. First, in taking the knowledge or survey for what the product we want to make, and when the prototype is get ready, then also we have to involve user.
Okay. So you are saying, I mean, in the beginning and probably in the last, and someone is just saying just in the testing, someone is just saying probably in the beginning itself.
No,
So
sir, I'm saying
do
for
you
the
think it's more I mean, depends on the type of product you are building? Or do you think it's no, I mean, we need to always involve user in the beginning. We all need to always involve user in the testing and so on.
Sir, it can be relative. It can be relative, but sir, in general sense, if we are looking to solve a particular problem which don't have a solution at the present moment, in that cases, I think user can be involved from the beginning. Otherwise, it is very relative to the type of solutions that are already available in the domain. If the company has two choices, either they can build up on what is existing tech, or they can come up with a practically a whole new solution of it. So it is quite subjective and relative to what the company's budget is and what is the scenario in the market regarding that particular product.
Right. Yeah, very nice. So anyone else? Abhik, you want to add?
No, sir, like the testing and the survey part only, I believe also like survey, like initially assessing what the user needs and later
Yeah.
when want to
So
test
it
out.
means basically there's again, so yeah, so that's true. I mean, you can basically involve user in many ways, as if you want to involve in the beginning. So yeah, the survey could be one of the ways. Yeah, even I mean the survey can done later and later as well. Right? It's not like, I mean, you only have to do survey in the beginning. But at least yeah, so we'll understand as part of the process, right? So we also need to take a call how much we need to involve user, right? Suppose if something is very you can say more sensitive in manner, right? Which is basically if you are going to change that, user won't going to accept it, right? So in that case, probably you need to involve user more as compared to if it is just like a fun application, right? I mean, even though you don't involve user much as compared to probably very sensitive, I mean, the product that you're building, I mean, it should be fine, right? I mean, as long as it is going to not much affect the way user is probably behave, or probably it is easy to learn, I mean, that should be fine, right? So it means, I mean, in the next class we'll be discussing in more details what degree of user involvement should be, right? What degree of user involvement should be, how much we need to involve, which stage we need to involve. And I hope you appreciate now why I need to discuss about this, right? Because if you involve, I mean, user in every aspect, what it is going to be, what is the drawback it can cause? Anyone?
It can take more time, can take more resources, could be chaotic.
Sir, it
And,
can
So it can
Sir,
harm
if
the
you come in
safety
a,
of the user.
it can decrease excitement among the users also. They already know what's coming. So
Right.
It can lead to the leak of sensitive design information that we are coming up with to our competitors.
Shagun, you want to add something?
Yes,
Sorry.
sir. So I said that it can also harm the safety of the user because let's say if we are considering a new car model, then it's important to have a basic prototype testing before involving the user in it, because it can lead to certain detrimental effects, like
Right.
there can be an accident or something.
So can you give one similar one example of like this? Do you think the autonomous driving or something? Do you think autonomous driving is somehow, I mean, will be you one example of this? Okay, I think. Okay, Anya, you want to add something? Anya? Abhay? Yeah, Aditya.
Yes, sir. Autonomous driving is useful in considering that we do not have to use, humans in order to test our vehicles.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
it
right.
can.
So it means, I mean, you're not going to involve user in the very beginning, right? When you're building system and you say, okay, so go ahead, right? I mean, you also need, I mean, in terms of understanding how user behave, how the requirement happen. So probably you may not just give the prototype, or probably you can say the immature system to the person, right? I mean, that you have to, again, you make a call again, how much you need to involve user. So as I said, I mean, it's more for different type of work, for different type of product. I mean, you need to take a call at which level, at what level, how much involvement of the user should be. Similarly, what is a user centered approach, right? So I hope, why do we need to perform a user centered approach? Because if a system is going to build by the user, so we need to consider and involve user in understanding how the person behave, how basically. So for example, if you're talking about driving, right, so we are talking about autonomous driving. So ideally, it should be more user centered approach. I mean, we need to follow the user centered approach, right? So it's more like, I mean, if the user is not much involved, still the overall autonomous driving should work the way the user drive. Like it should stop at the traffic light. It should, when it's a red signal, it should stop immediately. If it is green, then it can go, and so on, right? Similarly, if it has to turn left, then probably turn on the left indicator, turn right, turn on the right indicator, and so on, right? So there are basically, if you see, so basically there are 4 basic activities of interaction design. So those 4 activities, I mean, some of you have already mentioned some of them. So as far as the first activities, I mean, that is called the define. That is basically, in the next class we'll be discussing more details. Double diamond, basically the process, right? So basically you have 4 activities there. So first is define. Second is basically so you have defined, you basically then go for, let me show it basically. So we will be discussing the double diamond. So it's more the first, as part of the first step, we try to understand the user requirement. As the next step, we try to define whole problem statement. So the first part is determine, second part is the define, third part is basically the develop. So that development can be of many type. So we will be discussing in more details, like it could be a prototype, it could be a sketch, it could be a basically a pseudo code or something, and so on, right? So simple life cycle model for interaction design will be covering in the next class in details. So some practical issues. What do you think will be the practical issues with this? Anyone? So the practical issues could be, who are the user? So you need to determine which user to enroll. You cannot just catch anyone and say, okay, so no, come and test our system. You need to find the exact target user, right? Similarly, you need to understand what the user needs. So firstly, find the target user, relevant user, and then what is the user need? How to generate alternative design, because as we have also discussed in the previous classes, right? I mean, you need to come up with different alternative design, alternative solutions, so that you can choose among different alternative solutions, and based on the constraint, you can choose the final solution. And finally, how to integrate interaction design activities within the other life cycle model that we'll be discussing in the next class. So I will stop here because I believe we have 3 presentations scheduled. So thanks everyone. So I'm going to stop now, and we will be discussing. If you have any question, that's fine. I mean, we'll be discussing in more details in the next class. So I just wanted to give an overview of the chapter, so that when we discuss in the next class, I hope it will be more clear to you. So with this note, I'm stopping here. So who will be presenting today? Hello?
Yes, sir. Hello, yes.
Yeah, so who is going to present today?
So I'm going to present this.
Yeah, so please tell your name so that I can make you co-host and you can share your screen. So I need 3 people's name. I mean, who are the 3 groups who is presenting today?
So 2_8.
So 3_9.
3_9 and
2_8.
2_9 and
2_8.
2_8.
Yes.
Okay, so 3_9, 2_8, and 2_9. Is that so? Okay, let's get started with 3_9. So who is going to present from 3_9?
Yes, sir. I'm going to share the slides.
Anupam, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Anupam, I made you co-host. So please finish your presentation in not more than 10 minutes. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
So now I'm sharing the screen.
Yeah, so I made you co-host, so please share your screen. And meanwhile, who will be presenting from 2_8 and 7_7? Mention in the chat. I will make co-host to them as well. Yeah, so please take not more than 10 minutes. And so in the last class, I mean, if you recall, the second group in the given time frame, they have done a very good job. Others have also done, but try to follow not more than 10 minutes. Yeah,
Yes,
please
sir.
go ahead.
So is my screen visible?
Yes, it is visible. Please go ahead.
Yes, sir. So hello everybody. Myself Anupam, and today we group members are going to present for a device which is designed to aid the mobility for visually challenged people. We have Rupin, Tarushi, and Jatin Sharma, who would also be explaining it in a more elaborative way in further slides. So looking for some highlights, we all can imagine that it is a great challenge for visually impaired people to move around without any external support. There has been requirement of some technical aid which could help in solving this problem. In this point of view, the assistive technology aims of giving the blind ability to experience their surroundings in a new and exciting ways. It can prove to be a tool which can promote their participation in social life. So moving to the next slide, before talking of the smart assistive system, I would like all of you to imagine how difficult it is for the visually impaired person to move on the roads. Like they have a risk of getting to some kind of obstacles or hurdles which they might not be able to sense, like low hanging tree branches or light posts, etc., even though they have a good haptic sensitivity. A smart assistive cane or a co-robotic cane was implemented for such purposes. It is a kind of walking stick with some 3D camera built over it, which can look on the behalf of user. It also have a motorized rollers that directs the cane towards a desired location, and it also have a feature where user can speak for a specific command, and voice system interprets and guides the user with a wireless earpiece. So talking of its some features, I would like to add that it plays an important role in safety by detecting the upcoming obstacles by ultrasonic ranges and warns the user by sending vibrations via onboard sensor. Secondly, it helps the user to get acquainted to places around him while looking for any destination and provides navigation support through voice feedback. Now, to suggest further improvements in the device, Rupin is going to talk about it. Over to you, Rupin.
Please show the next slide.
Yes, we are on the next slide.
Anupam, please go on to the next slide. Having
Okay,
enhancements which
please
can.
go ahead.
Am I audible?
I think it's
Yes,
very
you are
low.
audible.
Am I audible?
Can you bit loud?
Oh, okay. So these are some enhancements which we can make to improve to enhance the wide range of users. So we can add something like the user can input through a braille keyboard or a voice assistant a destination, and some information could be provided via voice feedback to the user on certain parameters. And like we have also seen in case of Google Maps, we can see with the help of a bar graph that on an average how crowded is a place at certain hours. So that can help the user to avoid visiting a place during those hours, as a large crowd could be harmful because the user might not be able to, might get lost, or and and an SOS feature could also be added, which would help the alerting the local authorities. And next slide, please. Here is an illustration which shows the structure of the cane and the features which are integrated in it. So there would be a compact braille keyboard through which user could input, or uh, there would be a few buttons which will be having a predefined function like a SOS feature or location tracking, etc. And it would be powered by solar energy. Also, there will be an inbuilt battery, so it will be energy efficient. And we also plan to design an application which would be further explained by Tarushi.
So please go to next slide if you have to say that.
Yes, sir, I've changed the slide.
So the walking stick can be paired with an app which the user can access through voice control. So this app will also be available for the family members of the visually impaired person, so that they can keep track on the activities of the person, and they can also receive an SOS in case of emergencies. And the app will track the user's location and give all the information about the transit options and nearby tourist locations, and also about the rush hour.
Sorry, I cannot hear you at all after this.
Sorry. So the next slide.
Yes.
So please try to finish the presentation in given time frame.
The app will track the user's location and give all the information about the transit options and the nearby tourist locations. And it will also give information about rush hours, so that the visually impaired person can avoid going during that time. And also if the destination has special provisions for visually impaired people. Over to Jatin.
Hello.
Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah. So here I'm going to explain about some user-centered design features about our device. The concern of user experience also had been taken account to provide the best experience and engaging interaction between user and technology to support the activities of the visually impaired one. Interface of the device will be framed considering the simplicity, least number of steps, highly automatic using AI ML models. Device also will be able to identify whether the person he is interacting with is known like any relative so that user can take precaution before, and the visually impaired person feel too much hurdles while traveling because of obstacles. Hence, the product will be embedded with an advanced system about the coming obstacles in the way of user and warn the person about the same. All the required user will be given a counseling also on regular basis so that they can do the daily task without any hurdles, with the efficiency, and can take out most from the device. They will also motivated for doing daily tasks on their own. The device also support the GPS system that will be made in India named NAV IC to provide accurate information of the data to help travel around, and a headset or bud as per convenience of the user will be paired with the device to minimize the difficulties that a user can face on daily basis. And here, to develop a design of any product, we first have to concern about the various aspects of a good design so that a user can be helped actually. Uh, so a target user so our target actually previous slide, Lupin, Anupam, previous slide. Yeah. So our target user base is actually going to be visually impaired person. The design of the device is formed such that it can help user like a personal caretaker supplement. The user would be able to travel more confidently and confidently. Accessibility of the product is considered in the plan as one of the major concern. The plan to design the product as is somewhat like that the device could be accessible to almost all the required person, easily understandable, also enjoyable, satisfying, exciting, and helpful. Product have the concept of inclusiveness that it can help at the level he want to be helped. The product will be available to all the targeted users, and company try to make reach to all the needies. Webinar and seminar also will be conducted regarding the same to explain about the product, its feature, and how it can help them. Slide change, last one.
So you have last 1 minute, so I will have to stop after that.
Some
Please
usability
finish it.
goals have also been taken in account. Product will be quite usable. It will help the user to travel safely, confidently. The efficiency of the product is counted on the basis of efficient product is covering the need user wants. The device can be used in wide variety of terrains, regions, and work in real time and help the user to navigate safely and more efficiently. Safety should be a major concern. Like if a single point of failure will happen, the user could be harmed. That's why device is equipped with the multiple feature for more accurate result, like sensor and voice assistant. The device is made with the convenience of user in mind and will be tested extensively to ensure the ease of use for wide range of
Thanks, Jatin. So yeah, so sorry, I will have to stop. So can you just answer one question? So that the product that you are showing, is it already there, or have you proposed this?
Actually, we have proposed some improvement in the product. The product is already available. Name of the company is VWalk actually.
So
we have
can you quickly show me? Can you quickly show me the slide? What are the features were there earlier, and what are the new features you are proposing?
Yeah, please. Anupam, previous slide.
So meanwhile, Saksham, you can ready and share your screen.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 1 second.
So actually, sir, this time user can only work with the mobile phone. mobile phone that he would have, and with that actually he would provide the he will give the location where he wants to he want to go. But this time we are actually embedding the system of GPS and AI ML models in the stick.
ठीक है,
so that
got it. चलो ठीक है, got it. Thanks. So thank you so much, Jatin and everyone. So please section get started.
So is my screen visible?
Yes, it is visible. So please finish in 10 minutes, not more than that.
Okay, okay. Ritvik? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello everyone, I am Shivam. Now coming to the UX part, that is user experience.